Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to another week of Magical Monday Story Time with Miss Tracey. I'm so happy you're joining me. We have a couple really cool books to read tonight, and I hope that you had a wonderful Monday. It was beautiful outside. How many of you played outside today? Did you do chalk or go on the slide? What did you do? It was beautiful outside. To the mommies and daddies, thank you for logging on and joining us so that your angels can hear our story this evening. It was really sweet last week when they came into school and they were so excited. And it's a pleasure to connect with them before they go to bed and help tuck them in. And I just like to share a little piece of information every week just to encourage parents to continue to read to your children, not just because it's so amazing for their language development and for their cognition, but it can also form a lifelong habit and bonding for both you and your child. And the surprising focus in that is you could be lifelong readers together, and it can emerge from basic stories when your children are little through chapter books, and even then as they get into high school and you can have your own little book club with your kiddos. So it could be something that really keeps you bonded and connected. So read with your babies. It's awesome to have this great routine. And to be able to spend quality time. And I'm happy to join you in your homes, and I'm in front of my fireplace with my bathrobe, and I'm happy to read to you tonight. So we're going to start our first book with Don't Let the Pigeon Stay Up Late, and words and pictures by Mo Willems. I wonder what this book is about. Don't let the pigeon stay up late. Oh, good. It's you. Listen, it's getting late and I need to brush my teeth. Can you do me a favor? Don't let the pigeon stay up late. Thanks. First of all, I'm not even tired. In fact, I'm in the mood for a hot dog party. What do you say? Do you guys like hot dogs? Who likes hot dogs? No. I hear there's a good show about birds on TV tonight. Should be very educational. How about 5 more minutes? Do you ever ask to stay up for 5 more minutes? Come on, what's 5 minutes in the grand scheme of things? This silly pigeon, he doesn't want to go to bed. But look very carefully. What is he doing? What do you see? He's yawning because he's tired and he needs to go to bed. What? Oh, he's trying to wake up real quick. I'm not tired, yells the pigeon. You know, we never get to talk anymore. Tell me about your day. Oh, I've got a great idea. We could count the stars. Do you see the stars in the sky? When the sky's real dark, do you ever look up and see the stars? Can I have a glass of water? Says the pigeon. Studies show that pigeons hardly need any sleep at all. It's the middle of the day in China. I'll go to bed early tomorrow night instead. The pigeon just does not want to go to bed. Hey, ho, ho! won't go. Please, my bunny wants to stay up too. You can't say no to a bunny, can you? Yawn. Oh, this pigeon is so sleepy. Big yawn. Okay, that was not a yawn. I was stretching. This pigeon needs to go to bed. I'm yawn 110. Awake, I'm awake. You haven't heard the yawn last of me. What is the pigeon doing? What is he doing? Look careful. He's sleeping. Great work. Thanks. So did the pigeon stay up? No, you're right. He said, good night. And off he goes, and he's going to have sweet dreams. The end. Do you give your mommies and daddies a hard time going to bed? It's really important that you get your sleep. So what I want you to do tonight, when we're done our story, is finish your bedtime routine, maybe brush your teeth, get your jammies on, take a bath, and then I want you to be really good about going to bed, like big boys and girls. Can you do that? Who can do that for me? And then you can tell me tomorrow when you come into school, I went to bed like a big boy, or I went to bed like a big girl. And I'm going to read you one more story. Who's read this before? Good Night Moon. This is one of my favorites. Written by Margaret Weiss Brown. Pictures by Clement Hurd. Good night, Moon. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of, what do you see? Is there a picture of? Maybe the cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3. And 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens. Look at the kittens and the mittens. Do you see the kittens and the mittens? And a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush. Look at the bowl full of mush. What else does that look like? And a quiet old lady who was whispering, hush. Good night, room. Do you see all the things in the room to say good night to? Whoops. Yep, I don't know if it messed up, but here are all the things. What do you see? Can you find something that you see? I see a fireplace and kittens and a red balloon. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, light and the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Good night, kittens. Say good night, kittens. And good night, mittens. Good night, mittens. Good night, clocks and good night socks. Let's see, can you find the clocks or the socks? Say found them when you see them. Did you find the clocks or the socks? I see a clock. Let's see, where are the socks? I see some socks right here. Good job. Good night, little house. And good night, mouse. Good night, comb. And good night, brush. Good night, comb and brush. Good night, nobody. Who's there? Nothing. Good night, mush. And good night to the old lady whispering hush. Good night, stars. And good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. The end. Well, thank you for joining me tonight. What are you going to dream about tonight? Are you going to dream about the butterflies that we're going to see, or all the birds that we're hearing chirp, or the beautiful weather? Well, thank you for joining me. You're so special to Miss Tracey, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. You can tell me what your favorite part of the books we read tonight were. So you have a good night and sweet dreams. I love you. Blow me kisses. More kisses. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye, boys and girls. Thank you.